LYKAN HYPERSPORT with price tag of $3.4 million. The headlights being made of 240 15-carat diamonds. Is the price very surprising? And then there are the LED blades made of 420 15-carat diamonds. And all the gems are customizable. Looking like an armored car with scissor doors and an interior straight out of a sci-fi movie, this featured in the Furious 7, and has actually been drafted by the Abu Dhabi police for patrol duty. Built by W Motors, based in Lebanon, this is the first Arab supercar. And it doesn't fare badly when compared with the traditional European biggies. Apart from its awesome looks, the twin-turbo mid-rear mounted 3.8-litre flat six-boxer can produce 780 horsepower through the rear wheels, and a 708 pound-feet of torque. It can do a 62 in a mere 2.8 seconds, and can reach speeds up to 240 miles per hour. Next on the chart is McLaren P1 LM with the price tag of $3.6 million. Not a production car. This is more or less a street-legal version of the track-only McLaren P1 GTR. Converted by the British firm Lanzanti, who bought the original P1 built by McLaren. It was made keeping in mind the select group of buyers in the US, Japan, UK, and the UAE. This car has a lot in common with the P1 GTR and the legendary McLaren F1 road car. For example, the gold plating surrounding the engine bay with a 3.8-litre twin-turbo V8. It is much smarter than the P1 GTR. Not only does it weigh 132 pounds, 60 kg zero less than the P1 GTR, but its modified rear wing and enlarged front splitter join with the diaplanes to generate 40% increased downforces compared to the P1 GTR. The awesomeness of the aerodynamics can be witnessed where it is made for on track, where it can produce 1000 horsepower. As of yet, only 5 units have been built, all of them being sold. Then comes Lamborghini spin at 8,400 revolutions per minute to yield 740 horsepower and 507 pound-feet of torque, meaning that the car can do a 60 miles per hour at 2.9 seconds. The Monarch is heavily inspired by the LP700 Aventador, and is made of carbon fiber. The sprung portion is placed on the top of a pushrood actuated suspension, and its total dry weight of this carbon fiber vehicle is a mere 3,285 pounds, although it is driven by a full all-wheel drive system. Only 9 units being made. The biggest problem of these cars is their crazy resales rates. One was sold at $11 millions. It was the most expensive car in the world ever produced upon its introduction, and only 3 being available to customers in the first lot. There was a crazy scramble to get hands on the remaining ones. Next is the Koenigsegg CCXR Trevita with the price of $4.8 million. The most expensive street legal production car in the world. This is coated with real diamonds. Yes, you hear that right. Trevita is an abbreviation translating into 3 whites. The carbon fibers are indeed coated with a diamond dust impregnated resin, called the Koenigsegg proprietary diamond weave. This technology transformed the fibers from the traditional black to shining, silvery white, making the bodywork of this car renowned throughout for its unique design and perfection. And that's not all. Beneath the coating is a 4.8-liter, dual supercharged V8 having a total output of 1004 horsepower and 797 pound-feet of torque. This makes it well equipped at overtaking semis in the freeway. This car comes with a one-of-its-kind dual carbon rear wing, LYKAN exhaust system, airbags, ABS-powered carbon ceramic brakes, paddle shift, infotainment system, chronometer instrument cluster, tires monitoring systems along with a hydraulic system. Only 3 cars of this model had been initially decided upon, before getting reduced to 2, because the carbon fiber made it too difficult and time-consuming for regular manufacture.
I'm afraid sometimes, I get drunk some nights, I get way too high, I just wanna live it up with you. I know that it might be tough, I know when you've had enough, it's just how I show my love, darling, can I live it up with you?
The most expensive luxurious cars in the world is swept tail by Rolls-Royce with a staggering price of $13 million. Before you gasp at the price, do note that this car is off the markets. That's because it was made on the recommendations of one specific customer whose name the company has refused to divulge. A company famous for its luxurious rollouts. There were only 4,000 Rolls-Royce cars manufactured in 2016. This particular exclusive car comes with its custom coachwork, reminiscent of the royal carriages of yore. Probably modeled on the Wraith. This car can seat only 2 people. See what they mean by being exclusive? The sunroof is fully panoramic, tapering down sharply like those of the racing yachts, as per the orders of the customer. Something very cool about the interior, handcrafted with wood and leather, are the hidden attaché cases for holding laptops behind each door. Not much else is available on this most expensive car in the world, except that it is based on the 1920s and 30s models, and looks like a yacht from the back. The owner does happen to be a collector of super yachts and private planes.